up to 22,000. And then the way I do that is to the forks. Do 2 full shovels and a partial. Oops. Okay. Come on, tip. Thank you. Okay, that's 1 full. I could put a silage bale in, but I think I'm going to retain the silage bales for an emergency, at least for now. Oh, that's not full. Because yeah, the amount of loose we have left is very small. That's full. And off we go. I don't think we've got enough loose to mix a full bucket, a full mixer load. Okay, it's empty. No other buckets so we don't tip the tractor over. Okay, 2 bales of hay. Grab again 2 bales of straw, but only because again with the normally the auto-load fork, from what I remember, doesn't reset in a playthrough, but it does reset between. Okay, and again 2 more bales of straw. Let's come at this from the other direction. Oops. And try not to take the roof with us. Alright, that's better. Okay. So again, over here. Thank you. And catch one in flight. Stick it in the bucket. Oh, Whitehawk, good morning. How are you doing? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. Put that in there. Thank you. I've been up for a bit. I only really got started a little after 9 o'clock. We had oops, backwards. Let's go backwards. Thank you. Our new realtor recommended we get our shutters painted to provide a little bit more contrast on the front of the house. Problem is apart from the front door, which is behind a screen door, front of the house is pretty much one colour. And our neighbours have dark shutters on light siding. Not that they're actually workable shutters, they're just decoration. But she suggested we do something similar. So we had a guy come round and have a look at them. But he can't get them painted before the showing tomorrow, so we'll be calling him early next week to come and take the shutters and paint them, or the screens, or whatever they're called. I don't know. And about 2,000 litres from this. There we go. But because of the time of year, he has to take them down, take them back to his shop, give them time to warm up, then paint them and dry, and then bring them back and put them back up. Yeah, our window frames are all white. Our siding is sort of a black, grey sort of colour, light grey, but so are the shutters. So we're looking at probably going black. We thought about dark blue, which is the colour of the front door, but then you've got to do colour matching. Oh, that's it. We're done. Awesome. And the other problem is, okay, we need grass as well. We need grass as well. Oh, we can cheat for grass. And also because the front door is behind a screen door, you can't really see the colour of the front door until the screen door's open. This is just a 22,000 litre mixer, so it's not as big as the mammoth 64,000 litre one that was available for 19, but it does fit on the AR frame. So if I do that, oops, I can disconnect the mixer and run off with the trailer. I don't. This is pretty much a permanent setup. No. But since I've got the AR frame system, I figured I kind of might as well stick with it. Okay, so we'll stick this bucket in here. Not that there's much left in here. Button there. Back up, and we'll grab the bale forks. Because the cows need grass, and yesterday was the last day of summer, so what we have down here is some wrapped grass. No, they haven't. This is Farm Sim 17, so I'm still... The Mammoth is available here, but the AR frame system isn't as big. Come on. Okay. There we go. So this is 2 bales of grass. I don't think they count as can't see that. I can see this. There we go. Yeah, grass 4,000 litres, 30% brewed, so that's why as soon as I've done a grass cut, I can always use the bales for grass until they've finished turning into silage. So how does that work? That works quite nicely. We could put one more bale in, but frankly not really fussed about that. So we're good. Cows are all fed. Tractor looks fine. So yeah, that stack of bales there, what we got? 6, 12. We're saving those for when the bunker's empty and we're starting on the corn cut. So that's everything done. Lights off, engine off. Jump out. And just in time for breakfast. Animals all done. How are we doing for wool? What's the price? 4,700. That doesn't sound like a very good price. We can check. No, that's the wrong button. Seasons. This. Wool. Oh yeah, that's really not a very good price when you consider you can get over 6,000. 3,000, 4,000. Not a good price. So we're not selling any wool. I didn't intend to do that. Oh, completely failed on that count. That's empty. We've got nothing better to do right now. Actually, we might have something better to do. Oh, that crane is fine. It's the other one at the store that we have to worry about. Let's find the blue truck. Hello, blue truck. There you are. Now the Anderson food mixer, I believe they have a 960, which is the biggest one that came with the Anderson pack. However, there is in the real world an Anderson 1230, I think, which is even bigger than the largest one we got from the Anderson pack, which is a bit of shame because sometimes you just need a really big food mixer. But it's nice to have something bigger than, what was it, 1,600 litres, 16,000 litres. So, some more wrapped grass here. Oops. Tag the trailer there on the fence post. Where am I going to want to silage first? probably on the main farm. Where did I put my silage spreader? Oh, that's where the Chrome Big X is. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's already full. Darn. I think that's digestate, so that's kind of okay. Take that off, drive it forward. I think I missed the there we go. Okay. That goes on the back. There, we'll try and get the truck back in the shed for the second tank. The one by GTX, part of the problem is that I kind of wanted to do... I started off doing it with bales and probably would have used the mixer. The problem is with this map is it's very not flat. And so when you place a building or something, it really doesn't sit well on the ground. And so because of that, I just went with the mixer rather than the feed station. Okay, that's all done. I think what we'll do is we'll take this back to the main yard and we'll bring the Valtra with us, at least temporarily. Okay. There she is. Although rather annoyingly, actually no, we won't go back to the other yard. Okay. Yes, we will. Okay, so follow me. Let's make it 30 meters or whatever it is, yards. I could really do with a couple of those field side slurry tanks. Oh, I know. That's why I've got another 800,000 back at the BGA. But I figure we can go and fetch some of that, and then using some of these bales we can resupply the digestate now. Well, in a couple of days' time when it's finished brewing. Cut that a little bit tight. Oh, tractor's way back. But since that that tank that the tractor's bringing over also holds 50,000, what we'll end up doing is we'll unload a lot of this into that and go and refill these tanks as well. Oops. Maybe should put the brakes on before we jump out, but whatever. So, and this is really for my benefit. I mean, when it comes to putting digestate and slurry down on the fields, yeah, I thought you might clip that. I'll put the slurry spreader on a worker and have it refill from the BGA. But then when it's finished doing, because the workers aren't particularly good at these fields because they're not exactly square, I'll just finish it off manually, and obviously manually doesn't do an automatic resupply, so it helps to have sort of the full slurry spreader plus this tank plus the truck tanks as well. That'll usually see me through spreading all the fields. So we'll put this on this side, I think. And just park it up there. Lovely. I hope I put it on the right way round, because I think that's a little bit sensitive about which side you load and unload it from, which is a bit annoying. Oops. Oh. How do I do this? I forget. I'm not seeing it going in there. Or am I? Oh, that still looks empty. So where'd my digestate go? Really? This is not good. So I've actually managed to lose 30,000 litres of digestate without filling that tank. There we go. That's... Is that working? Yes. I'm going to have to make 2 trips to the BGA now. That's annoying. So that's 60% full, I believe. Back over here. See if the truck can make it. And that would be a big yes. Okay. Let's go. So the premise is we keep the truck set up with the tanks on it, and we assume it's running between the BGA and the field resupply tank, and that the worker is running up and down the field and resupplying from the tank whenever it gets empty. So we have all the equipment available to do digestate spreading. It's just that because the game, I'm not using courseplay, I didn't learn how to use courseplay, so it's not really an option. But the worker is not, or hiring a bunch of workers to do that is not possible, so I just set the worker to use the BGA digestate tank while it's doing the slurry spreading. And then when the BGA digestate tank is empty, then we start using the cow and the pig slurry. So we will get back to here. Hopefully the truck's fairly close behind us. Yep. We'll tell him to stop there, and we'll mess with the lights. And this shed here. Now I've noticed someone's bringing out this style of shed for Farm Sim 19 now. Okay, what does that look like? That's mostly full of slurry. Well, you know what we could do? We could make that totally full of slurry. Oh, that doesn't work. There we go. Okay. Come on. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Because this is hauling the cultivator. The vehicle may swing wide when making tight turns. Oh, stop there. Stop there. Stop there. Stop there. Yeah, we're not heading back yet because we need this guy to go and fill up as well.